Hi Sagittarius, welcome to part 2 of your November astrology. Now, let's get on with it. Ceres, it enters, well, first of all, Ceres is about nurturing. It's about fostering. It's about harmonious energies, okay? So Ceres enters Pisces, your area of home and family, at 0 degrees on November the 9th. So you are to keep the energies harmonious on this day, okay? Support your clan. Now, blending and balance is key. Although it does square the North Node in Gemini, your area of relationships and partnerships. So right now, with harmony, you are experiencing some obstacles in your area of relationships and partnerships that help you forge toward your North Node. Okay? Now, it also squares the South Node in your sign, your area of self. Okay, so you are also having obstacles with yourself, with issues that may be being illuminated by the trine to the Sun in Scorpio. Challenges between you and others are highlighted by this transit. But blessings to your area of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude should clear things up. Okay, so you have blessings as to harmony, keeping the harmony clear in your area of secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So if there are secrets going around or invasions to your privacy, things look like they should be cleared up because you have favor and blessings there. So you should be able to keep things harmonious or under wraps. Blessings also surface in shared finances. A rebirth is very possible. Now, at this angle, it trines or it sextiles Uranus and Taurus. Now, this is your area of work, health, and daily habits. Daily routines, basically. So surprising opportunities can surface in those areas as they pertain to home and family, at least. Okay, so that could also pertain to a home-based business, just because it's opportunities with work, health, and daily routines, but it deals with home and family. So that's a home-based business or working from home. Okay, so you'll have surprising opportunities in that area. The sextile to Pluto, Jupiter, and Saturn in Capricorn, your area of personal finances, brings shocking opportunities to foundation, career, or even travel. Okay, so all of this sounds like harmony is definitely going to bring you money or resources, as long as we keep the energies harmonious, because all of this was about the planet Ceres, about harmony and things like that in those different areas. Now, moving along to Saturn. Saturn is the planet of karma, okay? It remains retrograde in Capricorn. Capricorn is your area of personal finances. Now, it's our area as a collective for career. But for just you personally, this is your area of personal finances, okay? Now, Saturn, the planet of restrictions, responsibility, karma, good or bad, your actions help determine how your karma plays out. In other words, Saturn is in your personal finances, affects your career as well, okay? So your personal finances and career are affected by your karma. It trines actually your area, your personal area of career, as well as work, health, and daily habits, which definitely helps out because you have blessings in your area of career as well as work, health, and daily habits. So whether it's work outside or work for a home-based business, you should be good because your karma, you have favor trining that area as far as karma. Now, opportunities come in from home and family, as well as secrets, sacrifice, and solitude. It provides avenues for exploration of clarity. So if you have anything to do, okay, so you'll have sextiles as to home and family. In addition to that, with secret, sacrifice, and solitude. So you may have an opportunity to reveal a secret to to a family member, or maybe a family member reveals a secret to you. Maybe you have to make a sacrifice in home and family to accept an opportunity, okay? Because that area is definitely aspected as to your karma, okay? Exploring secret sacrifice and solitude, as well as your area of home and family. They all intertwine. Obstacles as far as karma is concerned comes from also romance, creativity, children, friends, and high hopes. Okay? Again, I'll say this. You'll have challenges as to karma in romance, creativity, sparks of creativity, creative endeavors, children, maybe dealing with your children or your children acting up on you, friends acting up on you, high hopes, you not being able to get to your high hopes and things like that. All of this would be due to karma. So do the right thing as it pertains to these areas, and you shall see favor in your personal finances and resources in that area of Capricorn for the collective, okay? Which is career for us all. Now moving along. Saturn at 26 degrees is biquintile, the true node, in Gemini at 20 degrees on November the 3rd. Now this is when the sun is still in Scorpio. You may feel a bit withdrawn on this day. So take time to delve into reading or journaling, especially for my writers out there. Writing could provide clarity. You have the ability to create, so don't get downtrodden or complacent. Just keep working, okay, Sagittarius? You have the talent and skill to achieve what you're trying to achieve, okay? With that biquintile aspecting, it's giving you a skilled aspect. And you also have friends that are there to help you. Nothing can stand in your way but you, Sagittarius, okay? This is all playing out in your area of personal finances and relationships and partnerships, okay? Now moving along. Pluto at 23 degrees Capricorn is quintile Chiron at 5 degrees Aries on November the 25th. This is when the sun is in Sagittarius. It's near the end of the month, okay? So you've been putting in the work. The hard work you've done proves your dedication as well as loyalty to craft. This garners you true friends. Some can see a rebirth thanks to a powerful friend. This plays out in your areas of personal finances and resources, as well as romance, creativity, and children. You can have a huge rebirth, okay? A huge healing in your area of creativity as it deals with relationships and Capricorn, career. Romance as well, okay? If you have any romance that's intertwined with your personal finances or career. Now let's move along to why I am putting these videos out before in the first place, is to talk about the full moon tomorrow, or really today, because I'm burning the midnight oil. Okay, so the full blue moon in Taurus is in your area of work, health, and daily routines. It's on October the 31st in 8 degrees Taurus. This is a wonderful day. Happy Halloween. I'll be here. I'll actually be watching Gutta Mammies by Entice. So you can hit my Facebook page and see that I'll be watching it here. I'll have the link posted. So if you'd like to tune in, you can do that as well. Okay, and join me. Now, this position speaks as to a happy family life and teaching your children, okay? Raising them up right, giving them a good example. Your success can be an inspiration to those younger around you. Now, Uranus is there, so expect some shocks and surprises. Luckily, this moon sees no major opposition from other planets. However, you will have friction in a couple of areas, okay? So let's talk about those. Your sector of communication, siblings, and short distance travel, okay? So you might have some issues that day with communicating with your siblings. Maybe, it's Halloween. Who's going to come over here? Are you coming over there? Things like that, getting from point A to point B. You could have friction in those areas. Communication, siblings, short distance travel, as well as long distance travel, education, the way you think, the things you say, the things you believe. So this tells me that travel across the board may be an issue for you. So my Sagittarius out there, make sure you have your cars straightened out, your oil change, your airing your tires, things like that, so that you're not having any issues as far as travel. If you're trying to go, or you are traveling to and fro, you can have experienced some issues. As far as education or skills, you could also experience some issues. So you're going to have to put in the skills, or maybe the training to get a new job you may be going out for. Okay. You may need to take an internet course or something like that. It may not necessarily be going back to school. It could be a YouTube course for all I know, as long as it's assisting your education, because you'll have friction in that area. Also with the way that you think and the things that you say. So be mindful of your speech, the way you talk to people. Okay. You may be clashing with people as far as your beliefs. And that's happening right now, especially with the voting season being here, and people not necessarily agreeing with other people. So you're going to have those clashes anyway, but it's in your area definitely for you to see friction there. Now, you do have a saving grace. Okay. Now the full moon and the full moon sextiles Pisces, your area of home and family. Okay. Where it brings you opportunities, where it deals to that sector of creativity. Okay. And in home and family as well, opportunities there, whether it is to bond with home and family on that day, or whether it is to explore creative endeavors at home that you have going on at home. These are for my people with home-based businesses. Okay. That day, there's an opportunity there for you, something going on with a home-based business. Okay. And creativity. Another sextile to this moon aspects your area of shared finances. So that tells me whatever that creative endeavor that's going on that day, it also builds your shared finances. There's an opportunity to build your shared finances because it's aspecting that area. Now, that means opportunities, as I said, to create shared finances. Now, as for your blessings for this moon, they aspect your areas of personal money and career. So whatever's going on around that time, you have opportunities to build in career, and whatever you're building is building your personal resources as well as your shared resources. Okay. Now, it also blesses the way that you think, the things that you say. You could come up with a brilliant idea. It blesses transportation, that area. So that should smooth things out for you. Because even though you had those challenges with the squares, you have blessings coming in anyway because of that, your area of transportation, finances, the way you think, and things like that being blessed. Okay. So that's wonderful. And with that Taurus, Jupiter there and things like that, we have transportation there. So that kind of helps out, smooth things over. This is a beautiful day. Happy Halloween. This should be wonderful for us all as a collective. Okay, so like I said, happy Halloween. Now, we have 2 more moons to go over before we end our part 2. Now, the new moon on November 15th, wonderful day. It's in Scorpio, which is my birthday. Excellent. Okay, it's in the area of secrets, sacrifice, and solitude at 23 degrees Scorpio. Okay, even with the new opportunities coming your way, Sagittarius, keep a cool head. Being adaptable, honest, and approachable grants you more blessings. More than likely having to do with creativity, a home-based business, or a creative renovation at home. Because of its trine to Neptune and Pisces in your sector of home and family. Okay, so that says creativity at home, creative business, creative renovations. Now, that area is blessed because of that trine. Another trine blesses your area of shared finances. So that's something coming in that's blessing your shared finances and opportunity. Okay, sextiles to that area of career and your sector of personal finances brings opportunities in career to grow your personal finances as well. Opportunities to grow your personal finances. So not only do you have blessings and favor that are going to grow your shared finances, whatever this creative endeavor is. But you also have opportunities to grow your personal finances. So this can grow your finances across the board, Sagittarius, okay? This is a big focus, this new moon cycle, okay? Your career and your personal area of and your finances. It sees no major opposition, this moon. But of course, there are always areas that you're going to have a little friction, okay? So this happens to be your sectors of communication, siblings, and short distance travel. You'll have some friction there, maybe with communicating with your siblings. You may have problems with short distance travel, getting from point A to point B, because it's also aspecting your area of the way that you think and the things that you say. That could also mean road rage, maybe you having problems with people while you're driving, maybe something being communicated to you or you communicating to your sibling while you're driving from point A to point B. You also can have obstacles in long distance travel and education. So a skill level, maybe you want to try something new and you have to brush up your skill level, okay? Make sure your cars are okay, because travel is highlighted. You know, it could be something, you know, like what's going on with Rona and everything. It's harder to get from point A to point B, or the travel restrictions, wear your mask and things like that. So, but it's looking like some of this is surrounded. It says it, I have here that it's surrounded by your area of secret sacrifice and solitude. So you may be communicating a secret to your sibling. You may have a sibling communicating a secret to you. Either way, this moon, there's an opportunity in your area to clear something as far as secrets that are going around. Your sacrifice, something you have to sacrifice, an opportunity to sacrifice something. And you'll have an opportunity to maybe find out if somebody's been digging into your privacy, or, you know, what's been going on with that. Now, moving along, let's go to the last moon, the full Beaver moon on November the 30th. It's a partial lunar eclipse in the sign of Gemini, your area of relationships and partnerships. And this is where the North Node is right now, okay? The North Node is where we want to forge to our highest aspirations, okay? It's at 8 degrees, Gemini. This moon is going to square Neptune and Pisces. Creativity, challenges will come in creativity. Maybe even illusions and delusions of thought for you. So you want to watch out and make sure you're not having any illusions or delusions of thought as it pertains to creativity, okay? This also deals with home-based aspirations. So this is a home-based business, okay? Having illusions or delusions as to the home-based business you are running. Other challenges are to your area of career. Now, this is all around the 30th. This is an eclipse. An eclipse is huge, okay? It's in your North Node, okay? That's where you want to forge towards your highest aspirations. It has to do with your relationships, because your relationships are there. The challenges in career are going to be with relationships, okay? And it will have to do with a home-based business, okay? Whatever you have going on with a home-based business and relationships and career. It's squaring during that moon. But you do have opportunities coming in romance, creativity, and children. That should level out your blessings or your problems in creativity. So if you're having problems with creative sparks of inspiration, you have a trine there. Opportunity, a sextile. You have a sextile there that's giving you an opportunity to rev that creativity back up, to have a romance, okay? To forge a romance or get romantic with your partner. Children as well. You have opportunities to bond with your children. You have opportunities to travel. You have opportunities to get those skills and education, to take that internet course. You'll also have opportunities to express yourself, to say what you have to say what it is that you believe, and to get that out, okay, around that time. Now, the sectors that see blessings are your areas of communication, siblings, and short distance travel. So communications with your siblings should be great. You may be communicating a blessing to a sibling during short distance travel. A blessing may be communicated to you during short distance travel from a sibling or from someone else. Okay. It also deals with friends and high hopes. So a friend could be communicating something to you while you're traveling as it pertains to your high hopes. Like, hey, I can step in on that endeavor with you or something like that. Okay. It could also be something as big as communication from a friend as to your highest aspirations. Okay. Or it could be something as small as a friend calling you because they want to meet you at a local restaurant because they haven't seen you in umpteen years. So that's why it's an eclipse. It's a partial lunar eclipse. Okay. So it is big. Okay. So look for something big to happen. And look for your blessings to be in short distance travel, friends and high hopes, communication, and siblings. All right. All right. This concludes your part 2 of your Sagittarius video. Thank you so much for sticking in there with me. I appreciate you. And I'll see you next month, Sagittarius. Bye now. Okay.